knows of another way that we could turn this liquid into more of a solid. Maybe not rock hard like if we froze it. James said if we put it in the freezer, this cream, this heavy whipping cream, this milk product would harden, right? Is there anything else we could do? Any other way? Any other ideas? Tristan?
We can leave it out and like when it's open and it can like stay there for a couple of days and make it solid.
Yeah. Have you guys ever left milk out?
Yes.
Or like left a cup in your car or something happens?
Yes.
And you go back and you look at it and yeah, it's definitely sour, but you kind of shake it, it's kind of jelly.
Yeah,
And it stinks.
It's dry.
Is that a solid though?
Yeah.
Compared to a liquid that pours, it's a solid, they're all stuck together. Yeah.
Pour it out.
Yeah, and it's like chunks are in it. If you leave it long enough, it will become like it will become rock hard. It will be like a pudding, and then it'll just be it'll be rock hard. Ugh, 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 it's gross. Okay, so we could do that. What else? No.
Okay, get us up already.
Any other ideas? Yeah.
We can, like, if we put, like, ice cubes in it and we, like, put it, like, next to, like, cooler or something.
Okay, you're saying get it extra, extra cold. Okay. Landry, what do you think?
You could, like, pour it in a bowl or something, and, like, put all the foods in it, and mix it together, and try to make it more solid.
Oh, so you're thinking if we mix something with it, it might make it become more solid. That's good thinking. That could work. All right, well, Mrs. Keim had this really silly idea. I don't even know if it's going to work. But I thought we could experiment. You guys have been hearing the word experiment because I told your parents we were doing an experiment, right?
That means try.
Experiment. What does it mean, Austin?
Try.
Try. Yeah, we're experiment. We're going to try out different things. We're just going to test. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But a good scientist does some experiments.
Yeah,
And
we learned about
And Mrs. Keim thinks we're all good scientists. So I thought, since we learned a lot about matter, and we learned about the different phases of matter, what are they?
solid, liquid, and gas.
Since we learned about that, I thought maybe we could experiment and see if we could do something with this heavy whipping cream. Aditi's mom just happened to have a bunch of this laying around. So she sent it in, and we're going to see if we can do an experiment. Okay? So Mrs. Keim was thinking that you guys all have really good ideas. One thing that I was thinking of is, what if we just shook the cream?
No.
What if we just shook it for a long time? Do you think anything would happen?
No.
I don't know. So, we have some jars. Well, let's see. We don't know. We have some jars to do this with. And I want to know, guys, if you think we're going to shake it, raise your hand and somebody give me a prediction of what you think would happen to the cream if we shook it. What do you think might happen to the cream if we shook it? Grant, what do you think?
It will spill all over the place.
That could very well happen. Maggie, what do you think?
That it would just get all bubbly.
All bubbly. Any other predictions? Yes?
That whoever was shaking it, it would somehow go like a rocket and make them go all over the place.
Oh my goodness. I don't know about that. All right. Any other predictions? Anything different? When I say the word prediction, what am I asking you? Tristan, what am I asking?
Like, maybe. Like,
Oh, we have to wait till your friends aren't being rude. Go ahead.
what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think it would?
If you're making a prediction, you're going to make an educated guess, which means you're going to make a guess based on what you know. Well, you guys know from shaking stuff that it could spill, that it could bubble. So you guys are making some good predictions. Kate, what do you think?
Once I had like this cup and it had a lid on it, and the lid was like closed, it's like a turbine tumbler, and I shook it up because like it said on the little bottle because I poured put something in the glass, just shake it and I shook it, and like the bubble like popped up. And then there's another protection that I made that if you put a magnet underneath it, and you take I think it looks like magnet and something else, and you would tap the other thing on the lid and it might pop off.
Ooh. Okay, so does anybody have any other different predictions that I've not said, Steven?
It might turn into butter.
Ooh, that's interesting. Why do you think that?
Because oat milk, when you shake it up, it turns into butter.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of this cream into these jars. There are 6 jars, which means there's going to be a jar for each family group. Here's how it's going to work. The jar is going to sit in the middle of the desk. Don't even touch it. Just use your eyes. And Mrs. Keim is going to pick a very exciting soundtrack. It'll be our shaking soundtrack. And, ooh, this one got a lot here. And you guys are going to shake your glass jars. Now, guys, these are glass. So, since they're glass, that means we need to be what?
Careful!
Extra careful. And since there's 5 of you, I'm going to give you this one because there's a little bit more here. Okay? You need to be extra, don't touch it, extra careful. You do not want to drop these. I don't want to have class in our classroom all over the floor. Or cream. Clean and Crew's going to have a big old mess to deal with if there's cream on the floor. And we're going to shake. And we're just going to shake until, I don't know, we just start to notice if anything happens. Now, we don't know that anything's going to happen just yet, but we're hoping that we're going to see some type of change. Now, this piece of matter is already what?
Liquid.
It's already a liquid. So it's not going to change. It could stay a liquid, but if it's going to change, what are the things that it could change to? What could it change to? I need to hear some friends. Tickets. Isabel.
It might change into like a milk thing.
Okay, so do you think that would be solid or liquid or gas? That's a liquid still. So if it already knows it's going to be a liquid, what are some other things that maybe it could change to? Since it's already liquid, it could change. If it changes, there's a possibility it could change to 2 other things. What are they?
A solid and a gas.
A solid or a gas. Okay, that would be very interesting to see that. To see this turn into one of those things. Okay, so we've got 2 more. Somebody, I think I put a lot in the other one. I might have to take some of that. Okay, here we go. I know, Thursday I might have to have some of yours. Okay. Here we go. All right, remote girl. I know one more group, okay? I'm just going to get our music ready. Hey, don't touch it. All right, who is my group that I gave lots to? I gave a lot to Saturday. Will you give that to Tuesday for me? All right, Saturday, I'm going to take some of yours. Just a little bit. Just because this is a lot.
Hey, don't smell it. It's just a
Hey. All right, hold on. And did anybody else have a lot? I think everybody else has a
They
lot.
have a lot.
Who has a lot? You guys? Yeah, you guys have a lot.
Who's that for this one?
Yeah, Mrs. Keim's going to shake one too. That way we can all be shaking. Okay, so let me explain the rules. Here's how it goes. You guys are going to be shaking, 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 and I'm going to tell you right now, your little arms are going to get tired. So that's why we're doing this as a team and as a family group, because we're going to need each other's help. So you are more than welcome to be standing up around your desk. We're going to start with shaking in the northwest corner. Northwest corner. Okay, now listen, you're going to shake. There's plenty of time for everybody to get a chance to shake. So shake, shake, shake for as long as you can and then pass it on. If you're having a hard time passing on, then Mrs. Kime will tell you when you're going to pass, okay? All right, when the music starts, you shake. Make sure that lid's really tight, guys. Squeeze your lid really tight. Make sure it's super tight. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right, here we go. Shake, shake. Don't stop. Don't stop.